Are you looking for a fast and furious firearm foray? Well, you may want to look elsewhere. Hello everybody, it's Scott here and we are playing through Gunfire Brigade. It's available only on iOS at the moment and I'm currently playing through on my iPhone. Now this is a run and gun. We are taking control of one of 3 different agents, each with their own specialist skills. There is one, which I'm currently controlling right now, who uses assault rifles. She deals with slightly faster attacks at a medium range. Then we have a close combat shotgun specialist who likes to draw the distance in order to do maximum damage. And then we have another one who deals specifically in sniper rifles, and that is for longer range attacks. And what we have to do is we have to go through these courses. We have to control our way around, and I'll tell you what the controls are right now. Joystick on the left, we can attack by pressing the bullet button on the right, and then we can sprint by pressing the running button, and we can press this, what looks like a baby crawling button, in order to do a dive. I'm not sure, I haven't seen that many babies do combat rolls and barrel rolls in real life, but I haven't got a child myself, so who knows, maybe they are just born martial artists and we forget how to do it in time. Maybe that's what the curse of growing old is, forgetting that we were all Shaolin masters in a previous life. Now, I'm just going off subject and talking about whatever at the moment because there's not actually much to talk about within this game. As you can see the gameplay right now, this is basically it. We are going through and we are just attacking the enemies that pop up. End of story. There are 2 modes to play. There is this single player campaign, which you see that I'm playing right now, and there's also a multiplayer campaign, which is the same, but the enemies you're fighting against are meant to be other players, though I don't think they actually are. They're actually just avatars of the other characters that you get to control. As you go through each level, things get slightly more difficult. I'm on level, 7 now. The difficulty has started to ramp up a little bit, so you have to be a little bit more cautious. You have to make sure to pick up the health packs if they happen to drop any. The different colors of the enemies indicate how many hits it takes for them to go down. The purple are 3 hits. The red are 2, and these blues have just appeared, and I'm guessing they're 4. Yep, they're 4 hits. That's just the way it's going. You can see how it's just going to get slightly more difficult. The enemies are going to take more hits to get through, more enemies on the screen, and that's it. And it's a real shame because when you load up the game, it looks rather interesting. The graphics of the actual characters you get to control look really nice. It seems to be a really simple user interface. When you jump into the menu screen, you go, oh, okay. The simple setup, it's not overlogged with all of these different, daily logins, all of that type of stuff. It looks clean, it looks good, it looks like it should be a good time. But then you actually get into the game itself and, as I say, it's just a lot of the same. It's just a lot of the same, slightly increased difficulty levels, but with auto aiming as you get close to any of the enemies, just holding down the fire button. It's all about just basically keeping a little bit of a distance and dodging any enemy attacks, making sure you don't get overcrowded. And it's just this over and over. And it's a shame because when you read the fluff piece, the bio on the actual game itself, they promise heart-pounding graphics and action and fast-paced, furious, but it's just this. And once I clear this level, I'll show you what the multiplayer looks like so you can get a full scope of what the game is, and then I would have shown you everything. This is a free-to-play game. There aren't any options that I've come across in order to spend the real-world money, but there are ads that pop up. After a few levels, a forced ad will pop up. One popped up earlier, actually, so my apologies if the editing is a little bit choppy because I've just had to go around it. And even as I was describing ads, another ad popped up. So they do pop up. This is the main menu screen. As you can see, it's very simple. You've got your 3 characters that you can choose from. You know what type of weapons they're going to use. You know what type of tactics you have to employ within the battle, and you have 2 different game modes. It seems like it should be really simple to jump in so that you can just play and it should be great. But as I say, there isn't much to it. I'm going to choose Gems, a mechanical marksman sniper. This is our sniper build right now. Jumping into the multiplayer, and here we are. And as you can see, it's the same as before. It's the same looking levels. Maybe it's just a slightly different colored floor, but there are lots of different pillars to get round, some cactus on the floor, and then you're just going up against these enemies. But the thing is, it's meant to be multiplayer. I don't think that these are real players. I think they are bots. They are just slightly more difficult than the AI that you would face within the single player campaign. I've managed to kill 9, you can see at the top, 5 minutes left of this match. I've killed 10, I am number 1 out of the 6 apparent players that are in this. I am top of the leaderboard. My sniper rifle, larger range of attack right there, tapping it to keep firing. That's really all I can say. That's really all I can say about this. And I try to fill these videos out with talking about the game, but I've covered everything. I have literally covered everything within the game. And so I feel this is going to have to be the end of the video. My friends, this has been Gunfire Brigade. Let us know down below, will you give this a go? Do you find something redeeming in this that perhaps I'm overlooking and maybe there's a charm to it that I just haven't realized yet? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, my friends, luck and more to you all, and catch you next time.